Hi friends. Today, I have already announced the topic, and that is about, is there a magic pill for every ill? Now, since as I said that we millions of people are waiting for a magical vaccine to appear and are already convinced that once they take vaccine, all their problems will disappear. But does thing happen that way? We are going through a culture where we are convinced that there is a pill for every ill. For example, like we have for acidity. If you have acidity, just you are in a party and you ask a few people, what should I take? And within no time, somebody will tell you, yeah, take Digene or take Gelusil, or someone who is even taking a stronger tablet like Pan D or some other antacids. If you have some pain somewhere in your body, someone will quickly open their purse and will give you remedies. Take Novalgine, take Crocin. I have here, this is Brufen. Then you go to a chemist shop and you say that I have diarrhea, and a chemist will take out a medicine and give it to you and say, okay, take one tablet or two, he'll cut and give you and say that with this your diarrhea will stop. And just you're talking to somebody in your family and will say, I have constipation problem. Maybe a family member will advise you, okay, take Isabgol or take some other laxatives. So we are very used to this kind of culture where we think there is a pill for every ill. The every symptom that your body has is not just a stand-alone symptom. The entire body is linked. The mind, emotions, all your organs, they are all linked. Your headache may be because you are constipated, maybe because of acidity, maybe you were very stressed out, maybe some eye problem. It is not that simple. And just you take a pill and you think that's going to be the end of the day. That's not how it happens. I know many girls, have very painful menstruation and they're very used to taking some painkillers. They'll quickly take something. They usually have it in their purse. They know their dates, when to take, how many to take. People who have backache, they'll say, okay, I'll take Brufen. So we have now become that kind of a culture where we have a medicine cupboard in our own homes, where we have all kinds of vitamins, vitamin C, D, multivitamins, children's vitamins. We also have some of our emergency medicines. We all have this, and even when we are traveling, we have a box, and there we, contain all this kind of medication that, and those who are really taking lots of medication from Monday to Friday, or Monday to Monday, and then they have morning, afternoon, evening. Sometimes they are taking four times. Then they have all those little holes, they'll put their tablets in. And sometimes they are taking 20, 30, 40 tablets a day. So from over the counter medication to taking a medication because somebody told you, to a chemist who has given it to you, we have become a culture where we just pop pills all the time, or some cough syrup, or some allergy you take Cetrizine or you take Allegra. So we have come very far, unfortunately. And because of this, you have no idea what you are doing to your body. I've had patients who had kidney ailments because they took painkillers prescribed by some doctor one time. A follow up visit was necessary after 15 days, didn't pay attention. The painkiller was very effective, and the person took it for years, and then finally there was kidney damage. There's another patient I know who had lots of joint pains and took loads of painkillers. They're quite irritating to the lining of your stomach. And finally, one fine day, there was internal bleeding. And the doctor said, not a single painkiller anymore you can take, otherwise, there will be hole in your stomach. And the stomach will not get time to recover or heal. So all these medications are symptomatic. They don't treat the cause. Ideally, each of us should be tuned to our inner doctor, pay attention, listen, always understand why. Our body does not lie. Our body always tells the truth. Our body is always trying to look after itself, remain healthy. Only when we make some mistakes, body tells us about it in the form of symptoms. If you get fever, is crocin a medicine for fever? Not really. It is actually suppressing the fever. Your body was trying to tell you something when you had fever. And you immediately just pop in a crocin, forget you had fever, you have lots of work to do, and you forget all about it. That's not how it works. Actually, it can further damage your system. You got to understand the cause, and then you have to understand the exact process and heal it naturally. If you heal it like that, then the healing is complete. Otherwise, you are only suppressing the disease, you are masking the symptoms of the disease, you're trying to tell your body to just shut down, don't talk to me. And many people I know have passed years with all these kind of short term measures and medications. They just keep taking it, and they usually have this and never realize that there is drug interaction also. There are so many side effects of this medicine. So on and off, like when I take history of my patient, case history, when a patient comes, I want to know everything about the patient. Like today only I was taking a history of a patient who has a very difficult eye condition, and the message was sent to me on Facebook, sorry, on WhatsApp. And I said, no, this is not enough, I need to see the patient. These days we are not able to see, so I said we'll do a WhatsApp video call. And that's where I started asking questions. And from such a small history, I just gathered so much of information. Patient gets acidity, patient takes pan D sometime. uh, there is blood pressure medicine is just taken once in a while. Then there is steroids are going on. Then there is the patient took Disprin once sometime for a very casual problem and landed in the hospital with the severe vomiting, and then vomiting there was blood because aspirin causes internal bleeding in the stomach. So this is what happens. You think you are not taking, you have very small input of all this medication. Just pay attention. When I take history, so many things come out. So many different medicines are taken casually or taken and forgotten because you think there's a magic pill and that the end of it. But your body remembers. Your body doesn't forget everything that you have taken, any of these medications, all these things it remembers. And sometimes even a single tablet can be damaging, and then you are warned that you never touch this tablet again. So there are no two human beings alike, right? Each human being is unique. If you decide to have one tablet or one pill for the entire population, that's not correct. Each person's, what we call in our language, Prakruti, the constitution, is very unique, and the medications have to be exactly as per the constitution of the person. If you give the same pill to everyone, maybe out of 100, one will have reaction. It's not for everybody. Your body has to process all these pills that are taken irrationally, just like that, not knowing. So your liver, your kidney, all these organs have to overwork. As it is, we these days land up eating food that has chemicals, pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers. We have to digest all this. It's of poor quality. And on the top of it, now we have chemicals in the air also because of the air pollutions. The particles that are trapped less than 2.5 microns, they are very, very dangerous for our health. Our water is contaminated. Our system gets loaded already with lots of chemicals, and in that we are adding also chemical medicine. As someone just said, that our entire body has become very chemicalized, it looks like a chemical body. So but our body is very intelligent. Our body fortunately still working, still trying to heal us, still trying to talk to us. So I would like to warn you, inspire you, please listen to your body. Do not take the medications very casually. Try to understand and look for some natural healing methods that can heal you. If you need more guidance, of course, I'm there. I can help you out. But pay attention. If you have made a mistake in your lifestyle, for example, if you are not supposed to eat lots of spicy food, you eat it and then you pop in some gelatin or loads of ice cream, thinking acidity will go away. That's just not the solution. This is not going to heal your body. It is only going to further damage your system. So, all those shortcuts that we did in our life will catch up later in life, because body remembers everything. Body does not lie. It's a very transparent machine. So friends, this is what I wanted to tell, that there is no magic pill, there is no magic vaccine yet. Please wait, watch, learn what's going on. The vaccine is yet not sure to protect us from the disease. We still have to probably wear the mask after this. Maybe it's only going to help the symptoms of the disease. The ultimate solution is always to look after your own health. There are no shortcuts here. Go over the plant based diet and lifestyle, take more healthy food, follow the rules of nature like sleep on time, wake up on time, give your body time to relax, digest, process information, time for recreation, exercise, and have a very healthy loving relationships. Have a very beautiful environment. If something is bothering you, go and speak to some elders who have wisdom, get some guidance. All these things are part of our healing the body. It's not a pill alone. Okay. So next time I'm going to also again speak on another very interesting topic. Many of you are already asking very interesting cases, topics, and I will cover them one by one. So since I'm back today, I could not come in the afternoon as my place was very noisy and I thought I won't be able to come live. But so I will try and my best to be there at a point every day whenever there's a free gap in between seeing the various patients, so that I can create awareness about the current situation, and whatever knowledge I have gathered over the 37 years of my practice about healing the human body and various so-called incurable diseases, how we can reverse them one step at a time. I will share all my guidance and knowledge with you all. So thank you very much for being here today with me, and see you all again tomorrow.